Hello, thank you for joining with me. We are picking up the reading. We are in chapter 4, The Illusions of the Ego. We are on the Jesus section, and we are reading about forgiveness. This is Journey Through the Text of A Course in Miracles. And I will go ahead and pick up the reading now. This is from the text, chapter 4, section 6, paragraph 8, sentence 1. As you come closer to a brother, you approach me, and as you withdraw from him, I become distant to you. This passage is based on the biblical statement, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not unto me. And that's Matthew 25:45. Jesus explains here that we cannot develop a close relationship with him if we harbor judgments. The fear of accepting him as our teacher impels us to retain these attack thoughts. If we keep finding fault with people, seeing them as enemies or special love partners, we need to meet our demands. We maintain the illusion of individuality. This means we have chosen the ego as our teacher instead of Jesus. We reject him because we do not want to learn his lessons of all-inclusiveness and wholeness, for our special ego would then cease to exist. Section 682. Salvation is a collaborative venture. We will return to this thought the same melody played with different instruments. It is a crucial principle that we cannot return to heaven unless, in our minds, we bring everyone with us. Section 683. It cannot be undertaken successfully by those who disengage themselves from the sonship, because they are disengaging themselves from me. If, for example, world leaders understood this, war would be unthinkable. It is mere folly to think we can find peace by destroying someone else. Within that framework of one or the other, the fragmented sonship is divided into good and bad, and we believe that if we defeat the evil ones, good will prevail. However, this can never be true because we have destroyed the true good, which is the oneness of the sonship, and the guilt over our sin would demand that others punish us. We try to steal from each other the glorious specialness we believe would have us sit at God's right hand, where the good reside, and of course we all believe we are good. Yet our teacher is telling us that as long as we disengage from the sonship, meaning the unity of the sonship, we can never find him, and certainly will never remember God. Section 684 through 6. God will come to you only as you will give him your brothers. Learn first of them, and you will be ready to hear God. That is because the function of love is one. At this stage of our symphonic journey, it is difficult to understand the real importance of this teaching. But Jesus is sowing the seeds for what will later be explained in greater depth. He is teaching us that we cannot undo our belief in guilt and return to heaven if we exclude anyone, because the function of love is one. Everyone must be included in our forgiveness, for we are part of the same sonship. While other spiritualities may also teach the inherent oneness of God's creation, A Course in Miracles is unique in stressing the importance of understanding that we will never return to God's love if we exclude anyone. Jesus also helps us to understand that we are hell-bent, literally, on excluding others because that fulfills the purpose of keeping away the memory of God's oneness, obliterating the atonement principle, so as to preserve the idea that separation is real. This thinking begins with the idea that there is a self that is separate and distinct from the self of God and Christ, a thought that finds expression in the world where good and evil are separated. The biblical sheep and goats, the good whom God loves and the bad he does not. As long as we retain this perception of separate interests, we ensure the ego's survival, our secret wish, and that we will never learn Jesus' lessons, and of course never teach them. The subject of this chapter's final section, teaching and learning. I'm going to go ahead and stop there today, and we will pick up on this reading tomorrow. I hope that you have a glorious day or evening, whatever it may be for you. And I love you, and I will see you then. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.